What? Where are you?
Over there.
I can't see you.
You old rascal, you! Slim, where'd he go? Slim! Where the heck did he go? He's always doing that to me. Slim! Huh? Where is he? I know he's here somewhere. Slim! What are you doing in there? Slim! Oh, where is he? Slim!
Over here, chump.
Slim! Would you stop playing games? Slim! Oh, why are you playing these games on me? Slim!
Over here, chump.
Hey, Slim! Slim! Ooh! When I get my hands on you! Slim! Ooh, what are you doing in there, you little rascal?
Be quiet, I'm making this noise.
Oh, I'm gonna come get you!
Sure.
You little rascal, you! I got you now! Slim! Where'd he go? He keeps doing that to me! Slim! Ooh, when I get my hands on you! Slim! Slim, I know you're in here. I got you now. What the heck? Where did he go? Place to hide in here? Dang it, Slim! I had just about enough of you. Well, dang it, I don't know where the heck he is. I've given up on looking for him. Slim!
Over here, chump.
Ooh, why does he always do that to me?
I can't find nothing.
Well, I don't know about you, Slim, but I'm going to show the people around now. If you guys haven't figured it out already, we're in a little place called Valley Wells. Oh, Rosalie, for you old-timers like you, Slim, huh? Right. So anyway, I'm going to leave Slim down here in one of his favorite cabins. And I'm going to take you around here to the old smelter plant, which used to be the smelter for Copper World. And of course, some of the other smaller mines. And there's a reason why I'm showing you this, so I'm going to take you around. Now, Slim, you stay here, okay?
Okay.
Don't talk to strangers. Okay. So you know what I'm going to say, huh? So come on, let's go. All right, now these are the original foundations of the mill processing area. And then in the background, you can see those big black piles of slag. Slag! Okay, now the way it works is like this. In the early days, back in 1893, Copper World had just been opened up as a copper producer. Tons of copper carbonate. It's about 5 miles to the east. And they would bring it down by 20 mule team down here. And then what they would do is they would crush it up into a fine powder, and then they would run it to another section where they would mix iron pyrite with it and roast it until the sulfur got mixed in with it to create copper sulfate. It's a long, complicated process. But then they would put it in these big leaching tanks filled with tin, and then brown sludge would precipitate, and then they'd put that in a big old blast furnace over there where you saw Slim earlier. And then they would create what's called matte copper from that. And then the matte copper would be put on wagons and shipped down to SEMO, where it would be put on rail line, where it would be taken back and processed into 99.9% fine copper. So, this is the original place where it started. And you'll see pits and all kinds of stuff. Take a look at this. I got a huge pit down here, right down below me. And it's part of the processing center, and these little cabins dug into the hills everywhere. And you'll see these big square vat tanks everywhere. And then, of course, behind me is several hundred tons, if not thousands of tons, of slag. So I just wanted you to get a good look at this, because this is one of the processing plants, and then later in the next 10, 20 years, they built the one over there where Slim's hiding. So just wanted you to see this. Ooh, look at that slag. That's a nice piece. Oh, there's a nice piece right there, too. Okay, so the town is called Valley Wells on a map. Now, originally, back in the 1890s, it was called Rosalie. That's for your old timers. And then they changed it to Valley Wells. Now, why is this place here? Well, they sunk 2 wells here back in 1890 because the water table is so close to the surface. As you know, you got to have water if you're going to mill anything. So, and the water's still here. There's 2 huge big trees that live right on top of it. Well, right now, what I'm standing on is what's called slag. And all it is molten glass. And you can see it here. It's nice and smooth. It almost looks volcanic. Well, what it is it's part of the process when you make copper. They would bring it out here when it's hot, and you can see these squares where they poured it hot in these forms, and they just made one block after another. And it almost looks like pavement, but it's actually glass. And a lot of railroad companies use this. They'll mix it with granite and they'll create ballast for the railroad tracks. Now in the background over here, see the yellow rock? That's iron pyrite. You're thinking, why do you got iron pyrite out here? Well, it was important because you need iron pyrite if you want sulfur to create sulfuric acid, or sulfuric gases, I should say. And they would do that to mix that with the copper carbonate. And that way you can get copper sulfate. It's a lot easier for them to roast that in the furnaces to get the matte copper. And then of course they'd ship that on down the line. Well, they would bring everything down off the mountain by 20 mule team, all the way down from Copper World, and then later on with trucks. But I want you to see these huge, huge slag piles. You can't miss them from the road. People always wonder what they are, and I'm here to tell you what they are. But they ain't worth nothing, so don't think about processing. But I'm gonna show you around some more, so you know what I'm gonna say, huh? So come on, let's go. Ooh, that's a good piece right there. Ooh, look at that one. Okay, now, not far from the slag piles and the iron pyrite, you're gonna see all these little mountains over here, these little hills. And you're like, what the heck is that, Jeff? Well, a lot of times the other mines would just dump it here on the side and await processing in the mill. And this is the stuff that never made it. I know, isn't it crazy? So this stuff is just sitting out here and it's been here for about 100 years. Now, a lot of this stuff you'll see is green and black. And like you can see that right there. I don't know if you can see that. See that copper carbonate in there? Pretty stuff. They got copper carbonate and malachite and azurite, all kinds of beautiful greens and blues. Well, that's copper carbonate, and they're going to convert it to copper sulfate and then into copper matting. Well, also, the mines that were up there like the Mohawk mines and out here at some of these other neighboring gold mines, they would drop their ore here, so it would be processed. And you'll see these little piles here and there that just don't make any sense. It's all reds and blacks, and you can see some of it. It's got lots of iron in it. See that? It's got chert mixed in there and skarn, and of course limonite. Well, went ahead and processed it out, and wouldn't you know it, there is small pieces of gold in there. Woo-hoo, yeah! Well, of course, there's little bits of pyrite in there too, but you come out here and dry wash this and get some gold out of it, and I already have, and I know it's here. But I wanted you to see this because a lot of people walk right past it every day and don't even think about it. So if you come out here with a dry washer, you can get some gold. Now, you ain't gonna get rich, but it is an easy way to get gold. Now, I'm gonna take you over to something else I think you should see. So you know what I'm gonna say, so what? Ah, that's what I'm gonna say. So come on, let's go. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Woo, yeah. Now, take a look around. You'll see a bunch of piles of green rock here and there. That's copper carbonate that they brought down from Copper World. Well, every now and then, if you look real closely, what are you gonna see? That's right, nothing but limonite. Now, of course, there's other minerals mixed in here, but I have sampled this, and there's small traces of gold in here, and you could probably dry wash it out. And there's a few piles here and there, over there too, that have piles of limonite that have free mill gold in it. But there's also little bits of pyrite, because remember, limonite is nothing more than pyrite that's been oxidized out. So, you could come out here and dry wash this stuff and get free mill gold all day long. But I wanted you to see this because people have walked over this stuff for almost 100 years and didn't give it a second glance. But I'm letting you know, there's gold here, plenty of it. So I'm gonna take you out to the mines real quick and show you where this came from. Because if this is here, it makes me wonder what's there. You know what I'm gonna say, huh? So come on, let's go. Ooh, wow. Watch out for that one. Ooh, yeah.